What is going on, bro? Welcome to the video and welcome back to Texas. There's nothing quite like a cloudy Houston sky to welcome you back home.
Yeah, it's like that sticky, gross weather no one likes.
That swamp weather, but like I've said before, I'll say it again. Bish won't kill my vibe. Today's still gonna be an awesome day. We got a good video planned and we've got an even better start to the day that we're about to go do now. So we are back at Grab and Go Tacos, which I really don't like that name. It makes it seem like it's takeout tacos. These are amazing. We're on the cut though, so we got 2 chicken fajita tacos to get the protein in, only 1 breakfast taco. And where's my 4th taco?
It's cutting season, baby.
It's the worst part about cutting season is I don't get 4 tacos. Anyway, today I want to talk to y'all about how to make sure that you're presenting yourself as a high value man. Because if you're doing this right, like, you're automatically gonna get more respect when you're meeting new people. Girls are gonna be a lot more likely to be attracted to you, like, without even having to open up your mouth and say anything. And this is something that I used to struggle with big time. I used to always be a head case worrying what other people were thinking about me. So listen up, because hopefully a few of these things could change your life. All right, so there's something that went down one night last week when we were in Tulum that kind of helps demonstrate this point.
Oh, with that guy.
You want to tell the story?
Yeah, I'll tell it. So it was a Saturday night, and it was me, David, Bethany. We got all dressed up to go to this like nightclub restaurant thing, and we pulled up and we had our scooters and we were waiting for them to get valeted. And it was a busy road, so it's 2 streets and then us. And all of a sudden, this Mercedes came out of nowhere and was like coming at us really hot. But instead of like pulling over because he needed to get valeted, he was like charging towards us. And me and Bethany stepped out of the way, but David just stood there and looked at him. And he like threw up his hands and was like, oh, whoa. And David just stood there and just looked at him. And he got out, and there was like 4 girls that got out of the car, and you could tell he was just trying to make a statement. Instead of like pulling over on the side of the road, he like wanted to be right up front and be like, I want to be valeted first. It was just like very weird.
So situations like this happen from time to time, right? Where you encounter another man who's kind of being like the aggressor, and he's looking for a conflict with you. And for a long time I was super intimidated by these things, and I would always hide from them. If it happened, I would look for an exit as soon as possible and scurry away like a little rabbit. And then I went through a phase as I was going through personal improvement where I started to kind of seek these confrontations out. I would leave the house and be like, who's gonna try and disrespect me today? I can't wait to talk to someone. This is kind of the mindset the guy in the Mercedes was in. But this is also very weak, because if you think about it, it's like you're leaving the house looking for the next opportunity that you have to prove to someone else that you're a man. It's like you're trying to prove yourself. So you don't want to hide, you don't want to seek. The mindset that works better for me in these situations is curiosity. Like, what's this guy trying to do right now? Is this guy in the Mercedes really trying to run me over? What's going on? Because when you do this, it allows you to stay calm, but it also disarms the aggressor, because they're looking for a reaction and you're not giving it to them. And interestingly enough, with this Mercedes guy, he had to walk past us to get to the restaurant when he got out, and I was looking at him like, is he gonna apologize? He can come say something else? And as he walked by me, his head was like twisted like an owl. Like, he wasn't even trying to make any eye contact with me. Now, a different time in the past that I didn't deal well with it was when I was new to lifting in the gym. I was in Boston, and I was asking the trainer, hey, is there a weight belt around so I can do dips? And there was this big, overweight power lifter next to him that was like, why would you need a weight belt? And looking back, I didn't deal with it like really badly externally, because I just asked the trainer, wait, is there a weight belt around here? But internally, I was afraid, and I beat myself up for not standing up to the big power lifter. If you use the mindset of curiosity here, a good trick you can use if someone insults you is to kind of stare at them for a minute and then be like, wait, what did you say? Because then they're forced to repeat that thing. A lot of times they're going to get embarrassed and be like, oh, never mind. But if for some reason they ever come back at you like, I said you're a little shrimp, bitch, then you can always use that line that I've told y'all before. Well, I hope that made you feel better about yourself. drone gains, baby. This bad boy right here is the new Air 2S from DJI. It's got the little Air 2 body, my last drone, but it's got the big 1-inch sensor on there for higher quality video. You guys know I'm always trying to upgrade my skills, take these videos to the next level. I know you guys are trying to upgrade your skills too, which is why I decided to partner with Skillshare to be the sponsor of today's video. So Skillshare is basically this massive online learning community with millions of members and thousands of classes in anything from videography and photography all the way to like entrepreneurship or online marketing. For example, I just found a cool new course on here by Marquise Brownlee, who's a YouTuber I personally look up to and I watch his videos. It's called YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit with MKBHD. This is gonna show you everything from planning a video and editing the footage to growing your channel. I know a lot of you guys are looking to get started on YouTube. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you're trying to learn a new skill or deepen an existing passion, Skillshare got the hookup. They're constantly adding new courses on there. There's never any ads, and it's less than $10 a month for a premium membership. And yeah, you know it, because they're sponsoring today's video, they're hooking it up. The first 1,000 of my subscribers who click that first link in description are gonna get a free trial of premium membership. What are you waiting for, bro? Go check it out. So if there's one consistent theme on my YouTube channel, it's this idea of expanding your comfort zone and doing things you're afraid of, right? And normally we apply that to dating and approaching and talking to girls, or maybe to your career and quitting your job and pursuing that career you've always wanted to do. But somewhere else this applies is your appearance, the style, the clothes you wear, your haircut, everything. And this one was tough for me. It was tougher than talking to girls. You know, I was the guy that had the same exact wardrobe through high school, in college, and even after college for a while. And if I ever had to wear something for like an event, maybe I had to put on a suit for a wedding, I would look in the mirror and I just feel so uncomfortable in my skin. Like, this isn't me. I'm not supposed to be wearing this shit, man. And even more than that, when I would see guys who were wearing, you know, trendier items that made them stand out, I would straight up resent them. I'd be like, man, that guy looks feminine as fuck. That guy's a loser. And if you're doing this and you're having these negative thoughts about guys who wear stylish clothes, or you're talking about them behind their back, you have to realize, why am I doing this? Well, it's because this is making me uncomfortable and I don't feel like I'd be confident enough to wear that myself, which means that we subconsciously recognize people who are comfortable experimenting with their wardrobe as confident, high-value people. And I'm not saying you have to try out every single new trendy item that comes out, like those checkered pants a lot of guys are wearing now, crossbody bags, necklaces, oversized clothes, or crazy-ass haircuts. You know, with dating, you kind of have to approach a bunch of girls and talk to a bunch of girls before you finally don't have all of those nerves, and now you can actually tell, oh, I vibe with this girl or I don't vibe with this girl. It's the same thing with style. At first, you have to experiment with different things and get comfortable seeing yourself wearing outfits you normally wouldn't wear, because only then can you identify, oh, you know, I kind of like the crossbody bag, but I'm not about the necklace, and you know you're doing it from a place of like actual preference you have, rather than like, oh my God, no, I would never wear that, that's not me. So here's my challenge for you. After you watch this video, open up Instagram, scroll through and pick out 3 different items or accessories you normally wouldn't wear, and then order them. So maybe it's an oversized t-shirt, some cargo joggers, and a crossbody bag, and then you need to actually wear these things out in public, even if it makes you uncomfortable. That's gonna be the first step to getting over this insecurity so you can actually craft your own dope style. Gain. Oh, this is bright. It's like
Bruh.
gains.
Bruh.
The day's always better after workout, man. Now we just gotta get some protein, go home, and give you the last point of the video. It's kind of gross to chug protein. All right, so I want to tell y'all a story that Bethany, y'all know Bethany, she told me. So there's this guy in her apartment. She's ran into him a few times in the elevator. They've had some small talk, maybe a little flirting. You know, she thinks he's cute. And she posted up the story that she was out on her balcony sipping on some wine. And they had discussed, I guess, that they're on the same side of the building. So the guy came out onto his balcony, and it happens that, I guess he saw her Instagram story, right? It happens that his balcony was here and hers is like there, so they were able to see each other, and they had this conversation. And she told me that she just found it so, so attractive, so hot, that this guy just threw himself into that position of going and starting that conversation, because it definitely could have been something that could have turned out kind of awkward and backfired. And I've realized this is something that high value guys consistently do. They're not afraid to put themselves into a situation where they might end up getting embarrassed or look bad. They're going into it with this mindset of like, sure, why not? If it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. And one way this definitely used to hold me back a lot was on dance floors, whether it was out at a bar or a nightclub or a wedding. I would always be the guy who'd be like, nah, I'm not dancing. I'm look like an idiot. I'm gonna be so self-conscious. I'm not gonna dance. And if I went out to dance, I'd be out there like, it's kind of like real awkwardly doing this thing because I was just so worried what other people thought of me. And if you look out on the dance floor and you see like, which of these guys seem like high value guys, it's not necessarily the best dancers. It's more the guys that are just out there having a good time and enjoying themselves, even if they're dancing like a, freaking Looney Tune. So my challenge for you is to adopt this sure, why not mindset, because you're gonna put yourself in a more interesting situation. Your comfort zone is going to expand, and it's just gonna help you desensitize yourself to judgment from other people. One, example I can think of how I did this well in the recent past was when we were back in Austin. We went out with some friends on their boat, and these dudes were wakeboarding, doing like flips and 360s and shit. And they were like, yo, you want to try it out? And in the past, I would have been like, nah, I'm good, bro. Or if I did try it out, I would have been like, oh, I'm gonna be so bad. You guys, like, I'm gonna be so bad, guys, don't worry about it. Like, you start to like over, qualify yourself and explain yourself before anything even happens. But I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's try it. And obviously I didn't get up riding the wakeboard for, a few tries, but I was like, why does it matter? I'm gonna try and have fun doing this. I don't need to impress these guys that I'm some pro level wakeboarder. I think it all really comes down to just being aware and catching yourself if you're deciding not to do something because you're afraid how you're gonna look. It's different if people are like, oh, you wanna come to this party? And you're like, I genuinely have to get a lot of work done tonight. But if they're like, hey, you wanna come to this party? And you're like, oh my God, I'm not mentally prepared from this. What if this girl that I like is there? What am I gonna say? I'm not gonna go, guys. It's like, no, just be like, sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? And one way you can practice this, a lot of y'all think this is cringy, a lot of y'all actually appreciate this and like this, is freestyle rap. Like, this is why I picked up freestyle rap. I don't think I'm good at it because it's just practice for like allowing yourself to be goofy, especially if you're doing it around other people. You're like, I'm gonna be goofy. I'm not gonna be a good freestyle rapper, but it helps you desensitize yourself to this fear of judgment. All right, ready? If Rolo, actually, you know what? I gotta make this a safe bet. Rolo's not gonna win. If the brother man wins this race and gets the ball, y'all have to give the video a thumbs up. Oh yeah, brother man for the win. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you're still watching, I appreciate you, and the brother mans do also. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead, tell them. Click subscribe and turn notifications on because I drop 2 new videos every single week and you don't want to miss them. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.